Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, GCON, the Deputy President of the Senate, Distinguished Senator Barrow Jibrin, CFR, the National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Professor Nentawe Yilwada, His Excellency our host, the Governor of Plateau State, His Excellency Barrister Caleb Manese Mutpong, His Excellency the Governor of Imo State and Chairman Progressive Governors Forum, Senator Hope Odidi Kauzo Dimma, His Excellency the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Governor Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, His Excellency the Governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Umara Zulum, His Excellency the Governor of Katsina State, Dr. Diko Umar Radda, His Excellency Monde Okpebolo, the Governor of Edo State, His Excellency the Nasarawa State Governor Engineer A.A. Sule, His Excellency the Governor of Ebonyi State Right Honorable Francis Ogbonna Nwipuru, His Excellency the Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto, His Excellency the Governor of Taraba State, retired Colonel Agbu Kepas, Your Excellency the Deputy Governor of Plateau State, Ngo Josephine Pio, all members of the National Assembly, both serving and former present here, all former governors and deputy governors present here, and I must single out for special recognition Wele Rocha Sokorocha, who is the son of the Plateau, His Excellency Senator Simon Bako Lalong, and His Excellency Senator Joshua Darie, and Adams Aliu Eric Oshomole. All members of the Federal Executive Council, the Deputy National Chairman North, Honorable Ali Bukar Dalori, the APC Deputy National Chairman South, Honorable Emma Enoku, and all the members of the National Working Committee of our party, the National Secretary, Senator Surajuddin Ajibola Bashiru, senior government officials and presidential aides, the Plateau State Chairman, APC, and other members of the State APC Working Committee, the Speaker of the Plateau State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Nanlong Daniel, and other members of the Plateau State House of Assembly, members of the State Executive Council, members of the Post Estate of the Rim, honored guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you with a profound sense of respect for Plateau State, the home of some of the visionaries who define Nigeria. I join you with a profound sense of hope for what the nation is becoming because of contributions from this extraordinary land. Plateau is a reminder that what powers us, what powers every nation is unity. A unity rooted not in sameness, but in shared purpose. It is on that basis that we gather here today. It is therefore not surprising that the man who held Nigeria together at its most challenging hour, during the darkest hours of the Civil War, came from this beautiful state. Our own beloved father, General Yakubu Gowon. In him, Plateau gave Nigeria a leader whose strength lay in reconciliation and whose legacy reminds us that nations survive not by conquest, but by healing. Plateau has also given Nigeria soldiers who paid the ultimate price to keep this country whole and fought for the unity of this nation. From the unforgettable Colonel James Yakubu Pam to the soldier and General Joseph Namben Garba, and to that remarkable generation of officers the media fondly described as the Langtang Mafia. Their sacrifice is written into the very survival of our collective existence, and their memory continues to challenge us to build a Nigeria worthy of their service. So to have Plateau in the APC family is to show the world that we are indeed prepared to be the party for all Nigerians. The contribution of Plateau State to the development of our nation, whether in politics, in commerce, in scholarship, in arts, or in peace building, transcends what any single state has routinely offered to the nation. Plateau's sons and daughters have enriched our collective life in ways that cannot be confined to speeches, but must be lived out in our daily engagement with one another. Plateau has offered us leaders such as Solomon Dawshabla, leaders such as Fidelis Tabgun, leaders such as Joshua Darie, leaders such as Pauline Talen, leaders such as Simon Bako Lalong, who redefined the foundation and philosophy of politics in Nigeria. They taught us that leadership is about forging consensus and broadening the cycle of belonging for every citizen. It is therefore no surprise that the generations after them have remained at the center of our national consciousness. Neither is it a coincidence that the nation's governing party, the APC, is under the calm, humble, and purposeful leadership of a true son of Plateau State, Professor Nintawe Yilwada Goshwe. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we gather today to welcome yet another visionary son of Plateau State and his supporters into a political journey that will change the fortune of this nation. His Excellency Barrister Caleb Manasseh Mutfwang is a force of unity and a change maker we cannot afford to take for granted in a state that has known the pain of political polarization and conflict. He has stood firm in the conviction that no agent of anarchy can tear us apart once we choose dialogue over division and hope over hatred. Under his leadership, Plateau has begun to move from a narrative of stagnation to one that pursues the path of peace and transformation. In the early days of his administration, he prioritized a comprehensive approach to peace that sought not the absence of conflict, but the presence of justice and equity. Believe me, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I know His Excellency Caleb Manasseh Mutfwang well enough to tell you how restless he has been in finding lasting solutions to the problems on the plateau. We have all seen him at work building peace across his French communities. We have seen his efforts to build renewable energy projects that power primary health care centers. We have seen him expanding agricultural initiatives to empower thousands of farmers and revitalizing transport networks to connect people to opportunities. We have seen him focus on projects that deepen peace, strengthen education, expand healthcare services, and empower youth, demonstrating that his leadership is anchored on genuine service to the people. Your Excellency, we have indeed seen the transformation Plateau has undergone under your leadership, and we are proud to have you on board the APC train. We welcome you with open arms. His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has assured you that your place in this party is second to none. This is a confirmation that good leadership, rooted in service and integrity, is an asset to any movement that seeks the progress of this nation. This day is yet another confirmation that the APC is a destination for all who believe in a united future. We are not a party in crisis. We are not a party at odds with its members. We have been able to come this far because we believe in the philosophy of team building that sees diversity as strength, that sees every voice as part of the chorus of progress, and that knows leadership is not the triumph of one, but the triumph of many working together. As we welcome you on board, we are reminded that true leadership is measured by how well we uplift the least privileged, protect the vulnerable, and create opportunities for every child to aspire and achieve. In you, Your Excellency, we see a leader committed to building a viable nation and a sense of community that refuses to be hijacked by those who thrive on discord. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, lastly, I want to remind the people of Plateau that what binds us together supersedes whatever that divides us. Some few weeks back, I saw a remarkable show of leadership when Governor Caleb Manasseh Mutfwang picked up his membership card of the APC. There and then, Senator Simon Bako Lalong did the most remarkable act of stepping down as the leader of the party in Plateau State. It was a remarkable act of courage. As Martin Luther King said, we either learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. And we are certainly not fools.